Hello. And look at this at night, folks. Pretty well hidden. Well, another week's gone by and you join me again for a quick claustrophobic camping episode. I'm here this time with my dog, Jaxx, my little Jack Russell. I've got my backpack. It's pretty windy. There's rain in the forecast. I'm not really supposed to be camping here, so could be an interesting episode, to be honest. Thought I'd do something a little bit different. Normally I'm in a kind of pine forest, coniferous trees. This time I've hiked across a couple of fields and I'm going to try and find a claustrophobic place to camp in this area here. To be honest, we're going to have a look around. It looks like that people have been here before. I'm not far from public footpaths. Claustrophobic camping episode 2. Stay tuned. Jaxx is scouting out his place to camp over there. This is what I got with me in terms of the bag, my TA Trekker pack. They're going to be back in stock soon, folks. And that snug pack, that bivy, that stratosphere bivy I used in the other claustrophobic episode, really like this. And I'm going to tuck it away somewhere in a hedge or a bush and see how concealed and stealthy we can get it. There's loads of stinging nettles all along here. And there's a holly bush there. It's still quite cold. You can see there's no leaves on the trees just yet. They're just about coming through. But this place is a bit of a bog, if I'm honest. Look, it's a bit boggy. So it obviously holds water. And in fact, there is the water. Bit boggy there. So I'm in a bit of a bog. But I'm kind of in between two fields. There's a field over there and there's a field over there. There is houses, I think there's a farm up there. There is houses just here, you might be able to see them. I'm not in the wilderness, folks. There's a house just there. There's a house just there. So, chuck my bag down and just as well I put it where it was, because that looks minging. I'm not sure, but it's got some brown on it. What do you think, mate? Should we get a spot here? Should we go for it? Bivy time. Right, folks, this is the setup. Here is the bush, or the hedge. Here is the bivy. There's the tunnel I made. There's the not so stealthy dog. And it goes right back in there. I've got a wide angle lens, bearing in mind, so it's more cramped than it looks in there. But yeah, this is going to be cool. It's pretty well concealed. Let's take a look from a distance. So, spot the bivy. I mean, you can spot the dog. There is the bivy. In a bush. Everything is camouflaged except Jaxx. Peaceful evening. I've arrived way later than I normally do for camping, because when I do stealth camping, I tend to arrive late and leave early. So it's now nearly 7 o'clock. So I need to get some food on. What I've brought with me is some military rations, the British operational combat rations. It's normally a 24-hour, 4,000 calorie pack. But for this session, I've opened the pack and I've just picked out a few items from it. I'll roll over some B-roll now of the combat rations that I've got. But it had, I mean, it's the first 4,000 calorie one I have. I think the other ones I did with 3,000 calories, so check them out in the link in the description. But basically it had pasta bolognese, chicken and something, I can't remember now, sausage for the mornings, sausage and egg or something, basically breakfast food. But I've got some new things with me which I'll show you, but pause your screen if you want to and you'll see what's on there. But look at this setup. I've lost the dog. Hey! Sausages! Sausages! Jaxx! Sausage! Yes! Sausages! Good boy, come here. Good boy. Good boy, I'll give you some sausages. He has had his dinner because I've arrived late, but maybe he can have some snacks in a bit as well. Anyway, that's the tent. Now it's going to be real snug with me and Jaxx in there. It's going to be fun, but we can make it work. This is the benefit of having a real tiny dog. It's right about the time that people go walking their dogs. So A, they'll hear me talking, but B, and too much movement and they're going to spot me, especially from Jaxx. So I might have to leash him to my bag just for the next half hour or so. He's cool, that. He's a good boy, ain't ya? You're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy, boy, you're a good boy. Side pocket, we've got a litre of water for cooking on, and a cup to boil the water. Not having a fire, folks, on this one. Got to be stealthy, so gas, little stove. It's such a bog here. Whoa! I've got a tripod, folks, just using the backpack. The good thing about having Jaxx. Oh yeah, also casual Mike is out today. Casual camping. I never wear jeans almost ever when I'm in the outdoors doing outdoor videos. You guys know me over the years. This is probably the first episode, certainly first camping episode I've probably ever done in my jeans. I feel like a rebel teenager again. I feel like I'm at a bit of a teenage weed smoking spot, pot spot, pot spot. I like it a lot. Still not as amazing as the real meal one, but that's the best British one I've had. Let's try this fruit explosion. A lot of the British ration pack stuff is normally not very branded, but this stuff seems to be. Oh, mixed fruit puree. Keeping guard. Good boy. Got about an hour till sunset. It is beautiful. Other than the toilet roll, it's beautiful. So the great thing about gas stoves is no smoke, just that's steam. So it just dissipates that to nothing. I've had this stove in the open here just because the leaves are quite dry out here in this bit. I don't really want to set it alight, especially near the shelter. So I figured I'd keep it a little bit more by the damp ground. Not as bad as that's a lot better than I thought it would be. That's a good 8 out of 10. I like that. It's just as dry as the cinnamon cake. Let's go and explore. I'm happy with where the tent is. Dig it, mousey, mousey, dig it, dig it, dig it. Get it, it's a mouse. Dig it, dig it. Oh man. Hey, don't be jealous, I'm just saying hello. Hello. Right. Come on, I'm saying hello. Thank you. Hello. Good boy. Just got back from walking Jaxx. Took him on about an hour's walk. I think sunset when I last filmed was an hour away. Well, the sun is now set. Thought it'd be good to give him a burn out. And we saw lots of pretty English countryside and also a muntjac deer as well towards the end there as I came back towards this camp spot. I'm only using a head torch for lighting tonight, just because if I use a camera light I think it's going to give me away a bit more. All the birds are coming into roost, pigeons, and I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you'd never feed your dog. I do feed my dog. I'm going to give him a biscuit brown right now, which is really dry, so I'll give him some. There you go, buddy. Good boy. Ugh. Don't put it on that bit. Nice big walk. Let's get. There you go. And look at this at night, folks. Pretty well hidden. I'm not even going to attempt to film me and Jaxx getting in this. It's going to be fun. So what I do have in the bivi is a sleeping bag and somewhere there, sleeping pad as well. I think I'm going to have to put Jaxx probably on one side, down the side here, and I'll tuck on over to that side. It's the only way it's going to work in this. But luckily where there's a hood, there's lots of tension, me and Jaxx are going to be able to fit in there pretty cosy. Let's just hope he doesn't fart. Me and J-Dog are going to call it a night. So far so good. It's now about 9:30, bedtime for me. We've had a lovely walk. We've not been caught thus far. And yeah, bivi's, I don't know if you can see it with the torch, just there. It's going to be an interesting night. Anyway, thanks for tuning in if you still are. I appreciate there's not much structure to this episode. I've just done it on a whim. Thought it'd be quite fun. And it's something a little bit different than the norm that I do on the channel, I know that. But there's plenty more cool stuff coming down the line. This is just camping. That's all it is. Just camping. Anyway, see you guys in the morning. Say night to everyone on YouTube. Good night, everybody. I've had a really good day. Good boy. Morning, everyone. We actually slept quite well last night, didn't we? I think that walk towards the end really helped him tire him out. I've got the burner on, the gas burner. It's a lovely morning. It's a bit overcast, but I think the sun might break through. But we're going to have some wild edibles first, and then tuck into. Go on, do you want to go down? And then tuck into our breakfast. But yeah, we didn't get rained on as well last night, which was good. It's very snug in that tent. I guess that's why they're called snug pack. Anyway, nearly boiling. Let's get some wild edibles. All the nutrients at this time of year, in spring, with all kind of wild edibles and plants, are up in these younger shoots up near the tips. The bigger leaves down at the bottom, the base of the plant, they're almost, they're kind of done. All the energy of the plant is getting sent up to here to help it flower. So these are packed full of vitamin C. Probably, I think they've got the highest content of vitamins, higher than an orange, I believe, or something like that. So I can put, this is boiling now, this water, I can put the nettles straight in there as it is. Obviously don't put it in while it's boiling, but what you can do to get rid of the sting and the needles is just take that off the boil a minute and just use the open flame and just blanch it. You don't even have to hold it very high, you'll see it wither a bit, and that's just blanching all the needles off that nettle without burning it. I know the flame's a bit more invisible here, but now I can touch that, grasp it, and I'm not getting stung at all. whereas normally if I grasped it I would really be getting stung by now. So I'm going to blanch that. That one's blanched, I can touch it. If I touch that one now, it's got all the tiny little needles on it, I would probably get stung. But I'm going to keep that one fresh and just put it in the water that's now boiled and let it steep. And there's my nettles. I'm going to let that steep for about 5 minutes and grab some more wild edibles for this spring tea. So this funky looking plant just here in amongst the nettles, they tend to grow fairly close to each other. This is Gallium aperine, or Gallium aperine. It's also known as goosegrass, and it's also got tiny little hairs on it. Those of you remember, if you from your youth, especially here in Britain, you would throw this at your mate's clothing as they're not looking, and it would just stick. So it sticks. These tiny little hairs on the bottom stick to you or stick to your clothes. But these are also a wild edible and great in a tea. So we're going to put this in with our nettles again, just picking the younger shoots, the small young shoots. I'll give you a closer look at them in a minute. Meanwhile, I think Jaxx is going to enjoy this one for breakfast. Whilst on hunt for wild edibles, we'll take that back with us. Well, I don't know what was in that, but it looks pretty nasty. Glittering. You can definitely taste the goodness in the nettle tea. It's only subtle, but it's really nice. I'm trying something a little bit different. Rather than use the MRE military teas and coffees, I've got this from Campfire Coffee Co. They're really good guys. They're based in the UK. They're a startup and they've just basically started up their own small business coffee for the outdoors, really. This one is their off-grid version, and it's coffee in a bag, like a tea bag, which I've never seen before personally, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. They've given me some beans and some ground coffee as well, and the beans smell amazing. So go and follow, check out Campfire Coffee Co. I'll put a link in the description below to their website and their Instagram. That smells amazing. It's Italian, this one. An Italian blend. Oh, that smells really nice. But this is it. So it's coffee in a tea bag, which is absolutely awesome. Even Jaxx is liking it. Ooh, coffee. Anyway, we're going to give this a go. Now, normally coffee I'm having in a... Let's just pour this hot water. Normally coffee I'm having at home in a French press or pour over coffee. But I'd let it sit for a while. So I'm going to let this sit for probably 5 minutes. Just to get all that flavour out the bag. Because it looks like quite a thick bag. What's it say on here? Add hot water and infuse for 3 minutes. Recycle packaging as well. Wow, that's great for camping like this, stealth camping, where you don't have to bring out a hand grinder or any paper filters or anything like that. It's just straight coffee in the bag. But better than instant coffee, because it is the ground coffee in that bag. That smells really good. Anyway, we've got breakfast done as well. Oh, just realised I've opened it the wrong way, and I can't go back now. The sausage, the moment of truth. I mean, it's a chicken sausage, it's not a pork. Wait. Good boy, there you go. It's nice. Sausages. Told you get sausages. Wow, did you even chew that? You swallowed it. Coffee is ready. That is a really good coffee. Really good coffee. I'm impressed, guys. Cheers for that. Paul, Steve, the guys at Campfire Coffee Co. We've got a really cool collab coming up soon. Something really interesting which I think you guys will enjoy. Give Jaxx a nice big morning walk, head back, edit this video, and then start planning the next one. Now, I appreciate this is not everyone's cup of tea, this type of video, and I've done a lot lately of the kind of claustrophobic camping, small tent camping, or the 24-hour overnights, and I've detracted a lot from what I normally do, but I've really enjoyed it, and I think you guys have enjoyed the change of pace on the channel. But obviously I'm aware my bushcraft guys out there and girls are looking forward to seeing some more bushcraft videos, so I'm going to start planning for some of those, and also I'm thinking some more survival skills videos. So let me know what type of content you would like to see over the coming weeks. I've got plans to do some survival skills tips videos. If you want to see any of those that I've made, put a link up here or in the description below. And of course some overnighters, and something coming up which is really cool is the Defender, my car, the Land Rover Defender. I'm going to try and turn into a little camper, sort of mini camper, so that I can head out with it fully equipped, ready for overnights and multi-day trips, as well as taking out the canoe and things like that. And I can either camp from the vehicle directly inside it, or maybe on top of it, and also take some camping gear out and head out from there into the woods. Well folks, that is us done. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.